You're gonna change my whole life, true, but nothing's gonna change my love for it. Nothing's gonna change my love. You wanna know by now how much I love you. One thing you can be sure of, I never ask for more than your love. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. I wanna know by now how much I love you. One thing you can be sure of, I never ask for more than your love. Guys, I'm gonna put on my lipstick here so before me talk to you in a little bit. Welcome to the live, lovely people. Welcome to the live, gentle people. I'm going to put some music in the background because you know me like the little music. Keep the spirit up a little bit. You know how it go. So there it is. That music is kind of loud. I think that might sound a little bit better. If it's not, if it's too loud, please let me know, gentle people. We'll just talk a little bit tonight. Yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit tonight about some Jamaican myths. Because Jamaicans have some things to say, see? Jamaicans have some things to say. They're out of this world. Come on in, gentle people. Come share with me some of the myths. Some of the things you have heard, whether you are a Jamaican or not. Let me hear some of the things that, some of the myths that exist in your culture. Because in my culture, we have myths like crazy. Everywhere you turn, you can hear somebody say something. You can hear somebody say something's going to happen if you do this, if you do that. If you do... My friend called me this morning. I came up with this topic tonight because last night, remember last night I was on the live and my clothes kept on going all over the place. And I said, I don't know why my clothes are going all over the place like this. Is the music too loud? Hold on, that music is kind of too loud. That might be a little bit better. But anyway, we are going to talk about some Jamaican myths. We're going to be here for maybe about another 2 hours or so. But we're gonna just stay here and chat a little bit about some Jamaican myths. Last night when I was sitting here, my clothes was kind of going all over the place. So I said, I don't know. I haven't been with any married man, so I don't know why my clothes keep going all over the place. So after the live, my friend called me and she said, that is true. When your clothes start ripping up, falling off for you, it's because you have slept with a married man. My clothes never rip up. My clothes wasn't falling off of me. My clothes was just a little all up, shall because I was trying to remain modest, and I couldn't remain modest in my. Yeah, I was trying to remain modest in my little top. That little top was actually my sleepwear. So sleepwear is not made to fit you like you're going to church. So when you put on your sleepwear, you might be getting ready to do some ungodly stuff. So kind of. So sleepwear is not supposed to be all fine and dandy. Whatever it is, it happens. So anyway, so that made me chuckle a bit because I'm like, that's the furthest thing from the truth that I would be in that predicament. But certainly in Jamaica, they say that, if you sleep with a married man, your clothes tear off, you'll get destruction follow you for 7 years. If you throw a stone behind you, you're gonna lick duppy, you're gonna box you. If you point over in a cemetery, your finger going rotten off. If you having your period, you shouldn't go to a funeral because the period will just flow and flow and flow and never stop. What else they say, guys? Come on, and share with me some of the things that they say. That's what they have. They say if your husband, if you have sex with your husband when you're having your period, your husband is going to get prostate cancer. All kinds. Is that music too loud, people? Tell me. But to me, it does sound a little bit loud. And me already loud. I mean, no competition. That's enough. Yes, guys. So there are lots of other myths that exist in not just in our culture, in Jamaican culture, but there are lots that exist in other cultures. And I would love to hear from you. What are some of the myths that exist in your culture? What are some of the things that they say will happen if you do one thing? In Jamaica, they also say if you eat out of a pot, you will never get married. No. I don't think that could ever be true. I don't think that could ever be true because I don't know of any Jamaican who has never eaten out of a pot. And there are lots of them who are married. So, well, if you say your marriage won't last, well, that's a different story. But if you say if you eat out of a pot, you're never gonna get married. I don't know about that. They say, if you kick dog, your bone them are gonna get brittle. If you kick dog, your bones are gonna get brittle. So, I think people just find something. They have to find something to attribute the circumstances of their lives with, because it cannot just be that this is just your life. And when I heard the one where they say if you kick dog, your bones are gonna brittle, I figured that must have been created by some elderly woman who's suffering from osteoporosis and the bones have lost a significant amount of calcium and so they are distorted or broken easily, and so they come up with that is because you kick dog. That's why that's why you born them. That's why you born them brittle. Let me see if I can find any others. Come on, guys, you have to help me. Help me out, gentle people. They say if you have, I'm counting them. They say if you have sex with your husband when you're having your period, your husband will get prostate cancer. Not further from the nonsense, because if you understand the etiology of cancer, there's absolutely no way your period has anything to do with prostate, with the prostate of your man, let alone to give him prostate cancer. It wouldn't be my preference. It wouldn't be my preference to copulate while I'm having my period. Yeah. Ooh. It wouldn't be my preference, but to each his own. If you feel as though you want to go ahead and do while you're having your period, go ahead. I don't have to worry about those issues anymore because, like me and Sister Christine, we don't have periods anymore, right, Sister Christine? Sister Christine, how you doing? If you throw water out a window at night, don't pay we back. But what would the duppy be doing outside of your window at night? Anyway, what did the water? And they also say if you walk on the water that they used to bathe the dead, you're gonna get sore foot. And that came about because that wouldn't even be relevant these days because once upon a time, back in the day when somebody died, the person was buried quite quickly. Why? Because the person was not sent to a morgue. People are not gonna, there weren't a lot of vehicles around, number one. There wasn't any morgue. If you live, say, if you live in a remote area, what time you're gonna get a vehicle to take this person to a morgue? There wasn't gonna be any autopsy or anything like that. The person died, the person just died. People just accepted that death was a part of life and it was natural, and you die. And they would bury you in quick order so that your body, the integrity of your body would remain intact. And so they would bathe you off. And they bathe you, there's no special place to put the water. Then just dash the water out of the water. And if anybody is coming there and walk on the water, you walk on the water. So, and you walk in the water, hey. So, and people were barefooted, not everybody had shoes. So, that's how they came up with those kinds of stuff, you know. Oh, if you're walking out of water with dead person being there, you're gonna get sore foot. Like, child, please. Christine said, me don't know, my dear. I saw my granny. I saw my granny used to say, yes, and it wasn't too long ago that I heard the one about if you kick dog, you get brittle bone. So, I tell you, Jamaicans have some things. I tell you, you mustn't put comb in your teeth. You mustn't put comb in your mouth. If you put comb in your mouth, your teeth them are gonna twist up. If you put comb in your mouth, your teeth them are gonna twist up. That was another one. Yeah, I mean, some people, their mouth have too many teeth. Them some here, you know. I tell you, people just find justification for everything. Because we don't know what a comb going in your mouth have to do with your teeth and the juxtaposition of your teeth. I don't know how putting a comb in your teeth, in your mouth, putting a comb in your mouth has anything to do with your teeth. But you know, we believe those things. We grew up believing those things and behaving ourselves accordingly. You couldn't get me pointing over a cemetery. No, sir. You couldn't get me pointing in the direction of a cemetery because I don't want my finger to rotten off. I would never do that. If you come home after 12 o'clock at night, step through your door backwards, so don't do. Listen, I can't relate to that coming home after 12 o'clock, you know, because my mother always say, you know, if midnight catch you out there, you know, you're trying to come through my door, you know. The only time I got the privilege of coming home after midnight was when I became an adult. An adult meaning working. Yeah, that's when I was an adult, when I was working. When I was an adult and I wasn't working and gone out, you're trying to come back in a moment also 12 o'clock at night. Her doors are closed and you can't come in. And she's not opening her door. So me used to resort to taking out because the land was kind of like this, so it was kind of hill. Yeah, so you could always just take out the louver windows and climb in. Oh my God, you know what? what time you sleep out the door? Just because I don't want to give my mother no trouble. You reach home 12 o'clock. And mommy I said she not open my door. Afraid she afraid you know. I've been afraid. She afraid, me not afraid. I see them what I do and I need the moonlight. If there was anything named up here, I would ask them. Trust me. I know spirits do exist. But and there were graves in the yard. There were graves in the yard. I mean never see nothing when we can attribute say like that was something to be afraid of. But mommy not opening our door after hours. Not opening it no matter what. No matter what. If you drop corn, step on it before you pick it up. Are you here we drop out? Say what? You know, I never heard that one. If you drop corn, if you step on it before you pick it up. Are you here we drop out? Every day you learn something new. Me never hear that one at all. Gay, what's up? How are you doing, my sweet sister? So good to see you. So good to see you, Gay. I'm here. We're talking about some Jamaican myths. Some Jamaican myths. Because you see, me clothes that drop off of me last night, that tear off of me. And them assume say, because me there with somebody husband. And in the name of Jesus, I rebuke that you no call that down for me. You no call it down for me in Jesus' name. Because I don't want to see nobody else. I don't even want to see a single man in my past, let alone somebody's husband. Hey, to the door. Hey, will not happen and shall not ever happen. Shall not happen. Them afraid up here go come in. Exactly. Exactly, Christine. Exactly. And that she afraid for. She afraid say, when me come in, up here come in behind me. And can disturb her sleep and torment her. She have to get up and catch her rubbing alcohol and flash around the place. And flash around the place. And flash some kalanga water. Oh my God. Me say, life is so funny. Life is just so funny. Me tell you, I go to the Caribbean store. I went to the Caribbean store and I see Kalanga water. I buy the bottle of Kalanga water. Look at Benjamin's Kalanga water. I like the smell of Kalanga water. Me come, mommy, I want to use Kalanga water for. He said I use it to sap your head. I sap my head with it for what? We just sap your head with it and tie down your head. You won't have so much headache. I said, really? He said, yes, sap your head. Me never hear Jamaican talk nothing good about Kalanga water. You never hear everybody any Jamaican. But then again, we use a lot of coconut and people always talk a lot about coconut. People use coconut for the hobby. People use, Lord Jesus, the people. Cream soda. I love cream soda. I love when you add cream soda to anything. It not change, it enhances the flavor, but it not change the flavor, the original flavor of whatever you are making. But to give it a nice little flavor. I only feel there is a cream soda if you work over. What? Like a cream soda? Jamaican come up with something. You make your head hurt you. If you follow them, you don't eat nothing and you don't do anything. Nothing at all. Yes, sir. I'm here giving God. Why not? Why not? That's what we got to do. We got to give thanks. We got to give thanks no matter what. That is the order of the day. Giving thanks for all that you have and all that you are yet to have, because it is coming. Trust and believe me. It is coming. Yeah, you know of any other Jamaican myths? Inge, do you know of any other Jamaican myths? Because I know there are many. There are many. And it's just funny that most of them have to do with Duppy. Most of them have to do with dopey. Them say when you light candle, you have to blow it, you have to blow out the candle. You have to smother the flames and make it go out by itself. But you mustn't blow it out, because every time you blow out one candle, you blow off 1 year off of your life. Every time you blow out one candle, you blow off 1 year off of your life. I mean, also that can't be true. That cannot be true. A candle, no, not at all to do with you and your life. Not a Jesus thing. Nothing at all. So I don't know anymore. But Miss Waggy say, Kalanga water and Florida water is good for idiot. My mom refused. Yeah, yes, game. I'm a buy the back like a one, but it just have this. It have a strong smell. And to me, it just smell like a perfume. I don't know. It just smell like, I don't know. It just smell like one perfume to me. Like, some cheap couscous perfume. That's what it smell like to me. I mean, that's what people are talking about, say, if you use for work. What kind of hobby? People are them nonsense. People are them nonsense, I tell you. Oh my God. But say our culture is deeply rooted in that kind of stuff. So we just work with it. My boyfriend mom used to put salt in the corners of her house to ward off bad spirit and bring good fortune. Really? One day me sweep up the salt and the lady cussed me and no chat to me for days. Me backside. Oh my God. Oh my God. Really? Put salt in the corner of the house? Oh, me never hear of that one. Me never hear of that. I don't think me know how you used to put salt on a frog. Put salt on a frog? Yeah. Because we used to have back in the day, the house, we used to have one little, like the concrete, used to have one little, the outside kitchen concrete used to have like one little cavity underneath the stuff. And the frog them always go up underneath there. I mean, I say, why the frog them always squeeze up themselves underneath there and just look out by yourself? I mean, we used to just dash salt underneath them. Just dash salt underneath the pan, them, make them jump out and go away and go about them. Because I used to be terribly scared of them. And the frog them just, they back up in there and then their eyes out and then their mouth keep go. And them looking, just them two big eyes and look out so. And I used to be terrified of them. So mommy always keep on something of salt. Not the salt of she used cooking, I always a different something of salt. If you get them away. Because me was so afraid me going to the kitchen because of the frog them. Because the frog them used to the underneath there. And then people always say, frog, people send frog with spirit and oh Jesus help my soul. Yes, sir. I used to hear that when you light the matches, not to dash where they stick. Dopey will take it up. Then if Dopey want to take it up, take it up. Yeah, something like that. Me used to hear something like that for true. Like when you strike matches. When you strike matches, you feel do something. Do something. It's all right. So like what I used to hear is that like when the man them walking at night and them a go when they're walking at night, one trick that they would use, then claims that them use it for trick Dopey. So they would light one matches. They always walk with one box of matches. And them strike one matches. and them drop it. And them strike a second matches and them drop it. But when they strike the third matches, them out it, but then still have it in their hand. Them not drop it. And that will make the duppy stay. And I look for the third matches. And he can't find it. He find the first one. He find the second one, but I find the third one. So you get to go home without the duppy following you go home. I never hear them something. Oh my Jesus. Yes, Christine, for frog and snail. We used to like pan the callaloo them. Pan the callaloo, we would mix the salt with the ashes. Yeah, we would mix the salt. Police. What did somebody just send me? We would mix the salt with the ashes and sprinkle it on the callaloo. So that the snails will go away from the callaloo. Okay. Yeah, that we used to do. So and I used to hear all time people say, if you use the rice water to wash your face, you will still duppy. Lord Jesus. If you use the rice water, Miss here, if you use the rice water to wash your face, you will still duppy. And if you take out the matter out of the dog eye and put in yours, you can't imagine you take out the dog. You take out the matter out of the dog eye, the dog eye could have conjunctivitis, the dog would have gonorrhea in the eye or whatever. And imagine you take out the matter out of the dog eye and put in your eye. No crazy business them there. I thought about we make you sit uppy. Why you want to sit uppy? And if you bend down, if you see a hearse coming, you have to bend down and look between your legs. Bend down and look between your legs to see the hearse, and you will see the ghost. The person who is in the casket, you will see their spirit sitting on the top of the hearse. Oh, Jesus. No, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Is that for true, Trev? I didn't remember clearly. Oh, yeah? Christine said break a mirror and get 7 years of bad luck. So if you sleep with married man, you get bad luck. If you break mirror, you get bad luck. What you do to get good luck? My grandmother used to do that too, and it worked. Snails don't like snails don't like the salt because it kind of melt them, and the frogs don't like the salt either. You just mix it up with little ash with the ashes. And we used to have lots of ashes because everybody we have one little kerosene stove, but the kerosene stove after when rain a fall. So you do not burn up my little kerosene because after when rain a fall. When rain a fall, you go on and go draw wood. Go and go draw wood and come make fire. Make fire and cook. No use out the little kerosene oil. You know, like a 2-burner kerosene stove. We have to twist it so for the wick come up, and then the kerosene oil come down and wet the wick, and then you light the stove. Remember that? Oh my God! Back in the day, and when we step up a little bit, mommy buy one little 1-burner gas stove. But my golly, you better not be nothing in a little 1-burner. You don't have a little 1-burner up on the top and the little oven underneath the bottom. Lord have mercy. You better not touch it. You better not be at nothing. You better not be a cup of little gas. For I have to go find money now for go down and Mr. Saudi go buy gas. Almighty God, I've done it. Oh, some of the things we've been through. The casket when it's going to the graveside. you see the dopey, but if you don't get up fast, your back your back will break. What? So if you bend down and look between your legs, back way, you will see the dopey going to engrave. But if you don't get up fast, your back will go break. Like, me not so well want to see the dopey if you bend down like that to look for him. When me I look for him, for him I go where I go and me I go where me I go. Me not look for him. Me not looking for him at all. Yeah, them always say, I mean, they always talk about walking backwards. Walk back where you're going to your house. Walk back where you're going to your house at night time. And when you if you alone are sleeping in your bed, you have to make sure that the other side of the bed have like clothes or something on it. If you are gonna leave your house for extended period of time, put one broom on your bed. Some bullshit. Put one broom on your bed. If you are gonna leave your house for an extended period of time, don't go sleep. Don't leave all your shoes. Don't leave your shoes out the door at night. Dopey we wear it. Don't leave your clothes on line at night time. Don't leave your clothes on line at night time because dopey will thief your clothes. Dopey will, oh my God. You know, dopey don't do nothing. Your neighbor them will take away your clothes. But your neighbor them not so much want the clothes where you have on the line because the clothes where you have on the line already wash. It clean. They not so want that they want. They want the one without it. Oh my Lord, my soul, Jesus. Help my soul. There are so many myths in Jamaica. It is not funny. And you also hear them say, if your pee-pee bed, you have to eat the heart of the soursop. I don't know what kind of reproductive properties resides in the heart of the soursop. I don't know. But they say if you eat the soursop, if your pee-pee bed, and if you can't get pregnant, you have to eat the middle of the soursop. Whenever I hear that, people, has anybody else ever heard it, or is it just me? And I'm talking about that. I'm talking about pee-pee. Don't they always say to if you have to pee-pee in a buckle and put it down, make it get stale, and use the run dopey. Old people always, that's what the old people them always say. But I guess when them bully when them belly full, them talk rubbish. That is so true. When them belly full, them talk pure rubbish. That is the truth. They just make up stuff as they go along. They just make up stuff. Let me see what Christine say. If your husband are allowed die of wear red underwear if a length of time, so their spirit will come to you to know what that. That's true. That is true. They say that for real. If your significant other passes away, you have to wear red underwear so that they don't come. But why red? Why red? Them say Duppy don't like red. Oh, people know what Duppy like from what Duppy don't like. Duppy don't like red. So if you wear red. you have to wear red underwear. I'm like seriously, I remember when my son dad pays. And people were like, oh, so Trev, you know, what kind of nonsense y'all talking about? Get out of here with that foolishness. But, you know, we're red underwear. How come the man never take when him pass? And like he was, I would have probably been afraid if he and I had been together at the time and lived together and he passed and then I have to miss him out of the bed or something like that, then I would have been afraid. But then I'm not to be afraid of. I don't pay attention to them foolishness there. I don't pay attention to them there. Gay say, my mom used to give it to my cousin for wetting bed. And he stopped wetting bed? Castor oil or thyme tea will make you pregnant. Woman going labor. I don't know about to get you pregnant with the thyme tea, but me know say the thyme will help you go in labor. I help you to have the baby. The thyme tea. Yeah, I've heard that one. I've heard that one several times. Them say the thyme tea will help you to go in labor. Alright, Joseph, then soon come get from me clear Starbucks and me can eat so. Let me see what Gay said. And some people put horseshoe on their house to keep away duppy out of their house. Yes, that is true. If you put horseshoe, you know what the horseshoe supposed to do. Duppy can see things, duppy can have discernment and say, well, this is a horseshoe, I forgot a house here. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I guess I never will. Also, them tie the string on the baby on. Tie the string on the baby on. And put the open the Bible over the baby head when the baby born. Baby have hiccup. Then put piece of string, then spit on the string and put the string on the baby for it to stop the hiccup. What nonsense. You don't know that one? You tie the right string on the baby so that them to duppy not come near the baby. Because duppy like to play with baby. So then say, hold on, give me phone a little charge. Mama, see what else they say? Because Jamaican people have some of the weirdest myths. Some of the weirdest myths you can ever think of. Of course, it is all just superstition. All just superstition. And some people believe it to the core. Some people believe it. But these things don't have no facts to them. They don't have no... They have relevance to us, to our culture. Cultural relevance they do have. But realistically, they don't really have no relevance because they are not true. They are not true. And if the horseshoe turn up, it's supposed to bring good luck to your home. Really? If it turn up, so what happens if it turn down? I know I see some people do it. I put what? They put gold pin on the clothes. They put what, Gay? Gold pin on their clothes. Me not get that there. Me not get that one there. Gold pin. I know some of the traditions. The traditions continue to live on because we pass them down from generation to generation. And we keep them. It's not like Keeping them is not gonna hurt. And nothing is wrong with keeping them and passing them down to your children. They may not be real, they may not be true, but hey, nothing is wrong. It's not harming us, it's not harming anybody. Another thing them always say, you know if you plant tree near to your house, cause duppy we can't live under it. You know if you plant tree near to your house, cause duppy will live underneath it. You know duppy coming near to my house. I don't have to come talk about them come live. Come live where? Crazy. Crazy. Oh, go up in on the baby clothes. Oh, me never hear that one day. Me never hear that one day, gay. Oh, I know people still put on the red string on the baby's hand. And the funny thing, you know, I see people, even Americans. I see even American people put on a red string. Put a red string on the baby's hand. An Indian lady I used to know wear a red cotton string around her wrist to keep bad spirits from her. Oh really? You know people still do that. I know a person who had a baby recently and she keeps a red string tied around the baby's wrist. I'm like, what's that for? And she said traditional, she's all American. So she keeps the baby. They say it's supposed to protect the baby. Then if you have to protect your baby, then that means that you know that there are negative entities that are around you. So if the baby wasn't there, what would you be doing to protect you from these entities? Or is this entity that you know of just coming for babies? Is that what it is? Olden time people used to put what? Asipetita. Yes, asipetita in the baby's ear. You know for women you hear a word again. Again, no for women you hear that word, man, you must see him age. Can't trust me. You know from when I don't hear that word there? Asipetita in the baby ear. In a baby mole. Just tip a lick in a baby mole. And the smell is supposed to stop the baby from getting a head cold, and it's supposed to drive with uppy. Do they still sell that though, gay? That asipetita stuff. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember it. Asipetita. Oh my god, I remember that word even exists. But especially centered around babies, there's always a whole lot of stuff they want to do to babies. Actually, a really long time. That is really so, Christine. Real long time work that for you. I tell you something, remember, these young people nowadays who have babies, not continuing in those traditions. Right now, them are young people, they have them baby. Don't even want to give them, don't even want it to be announced the gender of them baby. That is another fight. That is another fight. Because them baby isn't a boy and a girl. Them baby it's all kind of this and sis that and all kind of foolishness. So when you go to the play, like to fill out an application and them say male or female. Them are gonna have one whole book. Very soon them are gonna have one whole book for you pick from. Cause me hear somebody say there are 700 genders. Me nearly have heart failure. 700 genders. 700. I'm bad my language here. Too difficult to have bone here. Again, I'm sorry, guys. I just got to nibble on something. And even though I can't swallow what I'm nibbling on, I just got to nibble. But these young people don't like those things. Of course, yeah, these young people not paying attention to them something there. Young people not even not drink bush tea. You understand? Young people not drink bush tea. Me have one young pitney here, so when me have her and she not drink bush tea. Ew. Ew. Yeah, man, give them McDonald's, give them Wendy's. All of them pies they were McDonald's have put in them Arian something, them kind of food they were not healthy for you. And then they pick them want to eat. Fries and sitting. All them fries they were them use all kind of pesticide and something pan. And them is something they pick them want to eat these days. Not me. Let me see what Christine said. Them don't even keep the babies and themselves in the house like it. Exactly. In the old days, you have to stay. You have to stay in the house. You have to stay in the house until your period ended. And after you have had the baby, you have to stay in the house until your period ends. You can't go out. You can't go nowhere. Yes, and when you have the baby coming like you're in an infirmary, because you have to stay in a bed for how long. You never have time for them something there. Me and my baby, them have to get up, come out of bed, go wash nappy, and get up, go make porridge and all them something. The man what they spit here. The man what they spit here now, sir. Of course, they say bush tea are the best. Bush tea is the best. So right now, this morning, I walk out in my garden and cut one whole batch of dandelion and I come in, cut off the flowers them, put my turmeric, my ginger, my lime juice, my cayenne pepper, and and some hot water upon them, on the dandelion flowers. And when me done with the live, whenever me done with the live, I'm gonna strain it off, tip a little bit of sugar in it, and put it in a bottle in the fridge. You know, a cup a day. That's what I'm telling you. Say, for those of you who are in America and you have dandelion in your yard, protect your dandelion with your life because the leaves are edible, the root is edible, all of it is edible. All of it is good for you. Okay, people don't pick one bush tea. They want coffee. They want chocolate tea. They want anything that is not bush. They want juice instead. They want juice instead of who this I call me? You understand? That's what these children want. They want McDonald's. Them don't want even want good food. They want McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's, and them kind of food. You know, say for me alone, those places would have closed. If it was me alone, those places would be closed long ago. Long ago. Because I don't fool with them. I don't go to those places. It have to take me a long time. Take me a long time before I go to those places. And if me go to them places, it's not for me. It's not for me. It's maybe my daughter wants it, but not me. 6 weeks, I think, some women, when them go back for them after baby checkup, they're pregnant again. They're not they're not waiting. But that is so true. That is so true. When we were young and having babies, you're not gonna be getting jiggy again until your period done. You go at the your 6 weeks checkup. You know that. Yeah, but people not waiting anymore, brother. As soon as they come out of the hospital, brap brap, and them gone again. Like whoa, whoa, whoa. But it is what it is. It is what it is. To each his own. Let me see what Gay say. These mother not ever putting nappy on their baby anymore. Me say, I tell you, sis, they ain't putting on nappy on no baby. Everybody have to go buy Pampers. Everybody have to go buy Pampers. Me used to have to get up early in the morning. I used to have to get up from 5 o'clock in the morning. Go wash my baby, nappy them and put them on the line. By the time I mean, I talk about the bird's eye nappy when we go buy up on Miss Christie up on St. Anne's Bay. When we go buy my nappy and cut it and cut the nappy. And you buy the little plastic panty. You remember the little plastic? You remember the little plastic panty? And you buy the plastic blood, you just put them could have pad up, sir. Because you buy, when me I go out with my baby, you know, you used to buy, you have the plastic panty, you have the nappy. And what I used to do, like if me have to go out with the baby, me fold up one nappy or two nappy together and put it in between them. You put it in a them crotch like that, like one pad. You pad up the nappy and put it there, so. And then you fold up one nappy and put it over them. And then you put up, we also have these little, like, some little thick pull up, you know, coming almost like one panty, but it's not a panty, like for the babies. And you put that over it. You put the plastic panty, and then you put that over it. So you can go with the baby and you drive, you go a St. Anne's Bay, you go a Ochi, and the baby not wet because the padding where you put in between catch the pee-pee. Lord Jesus, them the days, the brother. No, sometimes and things did have to change. Over here, they call it Irish twins. Oh, really? Oh! They call it Irish twins. Okay. I think those people are building up a health fraction on themselves. Or the people who not drink tea or something. Listen. Right here in America, the system is driven by money. You understand? The system is driven by money. When all of these foods that you see that is not healthy, you think them are gonna do something to about the food that is not healthy? Them not gonna do anything about it. Why? Because them want you to eat the food when not healthy. Because them want to prescribe you with medication. Because that means more money. So if I am making big bucks off of you being sick, why would I want to make you healthy? Why would I want to make you not get sick when my pocket relies on you being sick? I have to do something to make sure so you get sick. Yes, gay, I agree. Them not giving their bodies time to heal. And my mother used to say, "Oh no, for give nobody time to dry out." Oh no, you see that to Christine. My mommy always say, "Give yourself time to dry out." Oh my God! I remember it's after I start having grandkids. I know about Pampers. Child, I tell you. When me come America, me know about Pampers. Well, me shouldn't say that. When me there Jamaica, yeah, me remember when them used to start sell Pampers. Like you could have get one Pampers when I had my third child. I think we could have Pampers for like the Pampers was I think like $2 a piece maybe. I don't know, cause it was so long. It was so long. My daughter gonna be 27. So it's a long time. It's a long time. I think they used to sell Pampers like $2, $5. I mean, I remember. Yeah. So you know, me used to buy 3 and 4 Pampers and put on. And them that very, very special occasion. Very, very, very special occasion. Whenever you get a Pampers. So when we use Pampers, it would be like, all right, so suppose me I go out to the baby today. Today a Tuesday. But the baby didn't have a bowel movement yesterday. So chances are the baby are gonna have a bowel movement today. And today now me have to go a clinic with the baby. So me give the baby Pampers. So that if he poop while I'm on the street, you know. But other than that, nappy it is. Put on your nappy and let's go. Christine say it's all about but it's true. It's true. Everything has changed. Everything has changed. I mean, back then the way we lived was the way of everybody. It was the way of the majority. No, the ones having sex early after having children. Them not care. Them not care. That's the surest way to have the babies faster, more child support and more. I don't know. I don't know, my love. I dare not say nothing. I got 5 lovely, beautiful, configurated children. So one of my aunts have 2 separate babies in the same year. Two separate babies. It better be 2 separate babies in the same year. And my grandmother asked her when she found out she was pregnant again. Oh, she and her husband. Your granny said, "Oh, she nasty, so." Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I can just imagine. I can just imagine how she feel. Because now everybody know that you did the do. Even before you were, you know, as my mother would have said, dry out. That's so ridiculous. I mean, but it is what it is. And I mean, if you are with your partner and you're not gonna do that, grown people stuff, grown people business. We come a long way. We have to give God thanks for bringing us. I tell you, sis, we have come a mighty long way. A mighty long way. Back in the day, we used to make our own shimmies. Nowadays, everybody have to go to store nowadays to go buy clothes to baby. We used to have shimmies. Remember shimmies make out a little cotton material? We used to make our own shimmies. We used to make my own shimmies them with my mother machine. Yeah. when me have machine for myself and me have my baby then me make chemise. Make chemise for them just like that. And I have a look, you know, a little sleeveless chemise, or I make the chemise with a little long sleeve for when time cool. I'm putting them all right. Arlene, how are you doing, my love? How are you, my dear? Nowadays, if you ever make one of them little chemise there with the little scallop around the edge, with the little scallop around the edge and put it on your pitney, people laugh you to scorn. I see your pitney look like a peasant. And back in the day, those were the things all of my children them wear. I must the only the truly American them now wear them sitting there, but you understand. Those were the things we had. I mean, old time people used to say them pregnant in a room. Used to say that what? Them pregnant in a room. What that mean? Well, Arlise, how you doing? Mr. Arlise, did I cook? What me say did I cook, Arlise? No, me say yard food. I say in Granny died. The lady died. But me could have seen me say Arlise did I cook sitting. Are you me say that cook fried breadfruit? Or a tea Blair? Me see somebody that cook fried breadfruit. I mean, remember who. I'm gonna swear to them. Me see somebody that cook fried breadfruit. And it may have been you. I know me see that do something. Let me see if there's any of your video them I'm not play yet, or at least. Let me see if there's any video of yours that I have not played yet. See, let me know some minute to find you. Okay, right up at top there, so. Right up at top. The Dominican porridge. That was a year ago. So no, because I played all of. Let me see. Well, on the earliest. Alright, everything I saw of the earliest play off. How much is already rice, enchilada, cooking?
There's a whole technology.
Hold on, so.
We can create the
oh yeah, me not watch it yet. You know me not watch one video yet. I know I don't watch a video yet. When I look at the video and me not hit the like button, me know so me ain't watch the video. Cause once me watch the video, me hit the like button. Oh, seafood boil. Oh yeah, me did see the seafood boil. This a one I never see this the omni porridge. Alright. Alright, sis. You're going to run right there, so. Who else there here? Welcome into the live, guys. Come on in. Come on in. You ever the sweet potato pudding? Yes. But the sweet potato pudding in my mind. I tell me, if you do one tomorrow in my mind, been telling me, because I have some sweet potato grated in the fridge. I know, say, me I go take you out before me go sleep. Lord help me soul when me think about how me love eat all the nice things. And how them just make me round like an English pound. Never make me round like English pound, I tell you no. But me just love it. Me just love it. Me have to just eat and just make me just let it be. 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 There will be an answer. Let it be. Because they always say them in a room, meaning they have to stay away from the man for a while. Oh! And the funny thing about it, me always wonder how the elderly people them, the older people them, always end up, then just always end up are pregnant and have so much pitney and they're always in a one room. One room. One room with a whole heap of pitney. And every day they still get pregnant. You remember them days, eh? And I wonder, say, oh, like what? And you always hear people talking. And when I go a community center, you hear the people them a talk. Eh? And how Mary she get pregnant again. Mary not just have one pitney. I which part them sleep, but the whole of them sleep. But look on the amount of them in the one room. How them find time? At what time them? Oh Lord Jesus! What time them get them activities they done? And they pitting them the right there so. I mean, the circumstances from which we have soared. It is me never have them the circumstance because me never see no man in my house. Me never see no man growing up. I never see no man. There was no man in my house. So me don't know them something. All me know my sister, them, my mother, and my auntie. That's all me know. Growing up. You know, my uncle stay with us sometime. Used to stay with us sometime. But that time when we had like a bigger house and big space, and my grandmother was with us before she passed away and stuff. But me don't know about them something there where people with man and woman pan top of each other in the house with the pit in them. Me not used to them something there. Alright, say, oh, potato pudding are your favorite. Okay. Alright. Me might make one potato pudding tomorrow. Me have some grated potato in the fridge. And today, me say me da gonna make one cherry pie. But me been watching me wait. But me say me da gonna make one cherry pie. So we might just change my mind and make the potato pudding instead. Them are still quickie and get Lisa, them are still quickie. But the funny thing about it is, I don't think they even had a chance or any opportunity to really make love. Like, I don't think they really got an opportunity to really make love and explore each other and have, any kind of erotic experience of each other. Because but then all them did I do was just doing the do, and yeah. It look like say if the baby one of the pitney there wake up and then just stand still. One of the pitney wake up. Just as the action getting on. And they stay still and pretend to them asleep, so they can't move. Then a baby get make. Oh my gosh. Wow. You never know. Oh, my daddy? Girl, my daddy been dead since I was 8 years old. I don't know no daddy. Well, I knew my daddy. Well, my daddy been dead since I was 8 years old. So and I ain't never seen my mama bring a man in the house. When my mama found a man, I was already adult. When my mama agreed to be with a man, I was already an adult and living abroad. So I was a big woman. My mother was already a grandmother when she got married. When she got married to my stepdad, I was like 33, 34. Oh yeah, I was in my 30s when my mom got married. So I never had no man in my house. I know them something there. I don't know those. I never had that experience of a man being in the household. Yeah, so that's the experience that that has shaped me, has contributed to the shaping of me, obviously. Yeah. So honestly, why I do everything for myself. I used to see my mother and my auntie with their shovel, them fork, them machete, them rake, everything for themselves. If the transistor radio stopped working, my mother sit down on the floor and she open it up, she pull away every screw and she put it back together and then it start go and when it come back on, because number one, she have to listen to Arlington Sinclair at night time. Number two, she have to listen to what else did that happen when me a pitney? Me know Arlington Sinclair in a night. She have to listen to. She have to listen to. Where's the on radio? Where's the on? Who else the on radio 40 years ago? Me don't know, but Arlington Sinclair me can't forget. And my mother used to get up every night and listen to Arlington Sinclair. Arlie says, I lost my dad 9 years ago. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, my love. I must not remember, but me not forget about my father, but I never had the experience long enough of a father to even know what it feels like to have a father, if you know what I mean. Because I only had my daddy for 8 years. My daddy died 2 weeks. 2 weeks after my 8th birthday. Yes, I remember one time my schoolmate tell me that her mother put her foot on the window and her father a dance on her. Me not know what. That is so funny. Their mother put her foot on the window and her daddy a dance. I can't laugh. Poor child. Poor child get corrupted and don't have a clue. Oh my gosh. Early's a wrench, saw, screwdriver, everything. Everything I tell you, Early. My mama, my auntie had every single thing. You understand? I remember we used to have the mattress, man. The mattress used to have some spring in it, after you sleep on the mattress, because the mattress does make water. The mattress don't make out a kaya, like a coconut string. Like the coconut husk. Like a coconut husk make the mattress. And you see, after you lay up on the mattress couple of times, the spring them in the mattress start push through. Start come through the sponge. Jehovah, gyre to the lamb. Start come through the sponge, And my mother used to have one duck bill. Like one duck bill screw, and a screwdriver. Like one duck bill, like one, it a come in, and a scissors. I wouldn't call that again. I know what they call it. But it like one clamp, scissors clamp like, and it hold on to the spring and twist it until you break off that the piece of string. Till you break off that piece of spring. And we have to take the clothes them, the old clothes them, and stuff them in the mattress. Stuff them in the Lord Jesus. And the funny thing about it was life, and life was beautiful. Nowadays, that you can't just go down the road, go buy one mattress, life miserable, because you're piled on with debt, 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 Lord of mercy. You got debt so till. You have so much debt, it is unbelievable. I never know what it mean. I repeat in my mom hearing, I got a box. I say the parents them did dark to you see. The parents them did dark in a man. Oh my God. Cause your mother not happy boxer because look at that. You don't even know what they say. You don't even know what you're saying. But your mother isn't having it because she know exactly what is going on. Old dry banana. Oh, I already said they make it with old dry banana trash. I know some people used to make theirs with banana trash. The pliers, yes. Oh my God, this one we can't do without to know. The pliers, yes, gay. The pliers. And my mom would have hold on them string on the pieces of spring and twist it and twist it and twist it until you break off the spring. Yes, man. And stuff that with clothes, stuff it with all clothes. Stuff the mattress with all clothes. And that we are sleeping, you know. Not no more comfortable than that. Not no more comfortable than that. And a morning time, me don't know if me people in bed. Mr. People bed, I guess, before me can remember anything. Mr. People bed, but most of my sister used to still wet the bed. At a morning time, you have to take up the clothes them. My mother used to spread clothes on the bed. Spread all clothes on the bed. And a morning time, she have to wash them up before she go to work, hang them on the line, make them dry, so we have them in a night feet spread back on the bed. Lord have mercy. Where we are coming from, Father, show us the way to go. We need it. We need it. Hold on there, so. Hold on there, somebody text me. Let's see how they go on there, so. Let me see what is going on here. What? What she say? No, Lord, that wasn't me. That was not me at all. No, don't mix me up. No, don't mix me up. I stay around decent people. I have no time for no drama. No leave me alone. Anywho, yeah. Yes, me I tell you no. And even nowadays, you know, guys, when I see all these young children, every day they want snack. They want snack, they want chips, and they want this. And as parents, we know these things are not healthy for the children, you know. All them Doritos and them something with all them MSG and something make the put them bone brittle before they even start develop. And all these unhealthy things that we are giving to the children. We have a responsibility, you know. We have a responsibility not to. But we are feeding into the narrative that is out there. Oh, the children need snacks. Yeah. You know what was my snack when I was growing up? You know what was my snack when I was growing up? We used to pick Neesberry. And my mother used to have one old bath pan. You know, after you have the bath pan for a while, the bottom start rusty. So it start leak. And I remember that patch up a couple of times. Well, patch up a couple of times. Well, and it's still a leak and the corner them are separate and all these things. So you know, said the wash pan done right now. It's really done. You can put in a kitchen and use it for turn down plate, you know. Kind of that shit right now. You can turn down, put in the kitchen and turn down the plate them in it. Or what we used to do with it, we used to keep it underneath the bed. Keep it underneath the bed. And you know what we used to put in it? Like you see, we go down a gully and we find kneesberry. We pick kneesberry, put them in the bad pan with banana trash. If you pick one bunch of, normally should I hang up the banana in our kitchen and the banana stay there so ripe. But the kneesberry, sweet sap, custard, sour sap, pear, yes. We wrap them up in a banana trash and put them in the bucket, in the bath pan, big round bath pan. So you see, whenever you need one snack, you're going to the pan, go feel around, feel every last one of the kneesberry them in there and see if anyone ripe. And sometimes I eat the kneesberry not even ripe. It's stain your pear, stain at night. But that is your snack. You go put it underneath the pipe and drink some water, and that is it. Nowadays, they pick at all, but they want snack. Them parents are run go buy this, that, the other, and the third. Like, come on now, people. If I'm me alone, some of those things in the store never sell. Them would have never sell. Yes, my grandmother used to use dry grass, make her mattress for her bed. Look at that, Look at that. Yeah. That's where we are come from. Old clothes. My mother used to stuff, brother. Stuff old clothes, not that mattress, you know. And so you get your little comfort. And then should I get some big plastic, like shower curtain plastic. Yeah, should I spread the shower curtain plastic on the bed and then spread all clothes on it. So that when my sister people the bed it not soak through. Cause if it soak through and going at the mattress we have deep all clothes them large is the place I go think. So my mother always get like one shower curtain and spread it on the bed. Lord, look where we are come from, Father Jesus. Trev, did you ever use the clothes for pad and it don't fit good? You will never. Girl, talking about that. OMG, Lord have mercy. Boy, me not even want to talk about that. I don't even want to talk about it because when you get one pack of pad and the pack of pad they serve you. That pack of pad they serve you. You want to keep on the pad. No, so I don't want to talk about them someday. Trust me. But it was life, and as Aurelie says, you understand me? You have to wear a tight panty to hold it together. Yes, Aurelie, that is true. You have to wear one tight panty, brother, to hold it together. Because if you have one slack panty, you're going to embarrass yourself. I want to remember then something when you get remember I used to give you like where we used to have a little change for ourselves. When I was a teenager, we used to have a little change for ourselves because my dad was a cop and he died. He was killed in the line of duty. So we used to get one little stipend. We used to get one little stipend from the government every month. And my mom never used to take our stipend from us. She used to tell us that is your money. You know, your father died. Your father did a funeral money. So we would have used the money however we see fit. And one thing me used to always use my money buy a, a cloth to come cut up and sew and cut up and sew all kind of foolishness. We use my money and when I go to Brownstown, when I go to school, me I help gone in a Charlie's. Gone a Charlie's gone by 2 yard of this and 2 yard of that. Come home and I cut up and I sew, cut up. Come home, come cut up and sew. I'm used to I always had a camera. Always had a camera. So that was when me use my money though. I just a pity, with moving up and down and all these things. Lots of pictures just gone. So lots of pictures that I took since I was a teenager. I me ever have a camera. Ever take picture. Ever taking pictures, brother. Yeah, but I remember all those things. All those things, a lot of shoes. Jesus, that could be long. Lot of shoes. Lot of shoes. Jesus. In the Jamaica 100-degree weather. In the Jamaican 100-degree weather, you wear this hot old boot on your foot. And the ones that had the cut out. Your little tour a shoe through it. No, son. Them the shoes are for dead people wear. Because dead people now walk. And dead people who wear them the shoes there. Butter crepe though, I didn't like butter crepe. Yeah. I love the butter crepe. Especially the one that with little flowers on the top. Oh Lord. You think you're just rich. And the funny thing, guys, the thing that used to make us feel rich, make us feel good, nowadays, those things are considered peasant trees. Oh my gosh. I was so scared. I was so scared to wash it. To wash what? They all close them. So when me use them, I dash them away. Me dash them right away. Right on the pit toilet they go. Oh my gosh, look where we are coming from. I tell you, I'm not washing it. No, so I'm not wash them. I'm not wash them. Come if you go wash them and put them online and all of this testing here. So yeah, man. No, sir. Sunsplash. Sunsplash. You mean like sunsplash down a mobile? Sunsplash during the week. So Sunsplash, yeah, Sunsplash was. I don't know why them stop. Why them stop have Sunsplash? What am I have now? Sunfest? What am I have now? Do they still have reggae festival at Jamaica? That's a part of the culture that should never die down. I don't think. I don't even know what they have. To be honest, I don't know. I'm nearly 30 years now in Jamaica. I don't know what goes on. As much as there is social media, me still very selective, like what me a pause to watch or something like that. But it would be fun. I just scared to watch them. Sunsplash. Yeah. Back in the day when I was growing up, in the 80s, in the 90s. Wow. I saw me old man. Wow, many people not live to this age, Yeah, but in the 80s there was, Admiral Bailey, Tonto Metro, Who else did in them time? The Papa Son. And Papa Son say you are Miss Lady G say you are this. My inner is Johnny relationship. Papa Son say you are Miss Lady G say you are this. My inner is Johnny relationship. Stitchy. Barrington Levy. Who else? Those were the people of my day, of the 80s and the 90s. Yeah, those were the people that that ruled dancehall. I mean, Beanie Man came about, them came about later on. I mean, um Buju came on just about the end of the 1980s into the 1990s. It was Garnet Silk who had come on just about that time as well. Yeah, my aunt and uncle had 8 kids in one room. They used to go to the kitchen to do their business and think we didn't know what. I think you didn't know what they were doing. Oh Lord Jesus. You see that? Poor pitney them. Poor children. But I tell you, life we have come a long way. No, some of the plastic you used to call sunsplash. Oh, okay. Yes, see that. It's a good thing you explained to me. Some of the plastic shoes them used to call sunsplash. Brother, them worse than sunsplash. Them worse than sunsplash, I tell you. Because me say when the sun take you, no better. And you better make rain fall today and wet up your foot. And then you're happy wear back the plastic shoes tomorrow. Cause wow. Wow, I tell you. Just wow. Oh my gosh. It make your foot cheesy, cause your foot get wet, your socks get wet, the shoes get wet. Me I know better. But me glad I didn't have no shoes no more. For the poor people them that I so balling. I would have went so balling. I would have so balling. Oh, Michigan and Smiley, Tennessee. All right. Now we talking. Now we talking. Because we talking about the 80s. We talking about real singing, real songs. Nowadays, are just a few people you can find singing good songs like that, you know? Nowadays, the people them are sing Pia Boogie Yaga. As my granny was that say, Pia Boogie Yaga. Them are sing after my song, them not even make no sense. They don't have no meaning. Then just a sing. They built a big bed from one wall to the other with flower bag and try straw mattress and everything. Everyone sleep one on the bed. Well, a lot of families used to do that. Everybody slept on the one bed. You then just make one big bed and everybody just lay down and sleep. Well, me glad we don't have to do that no more. I'm so glad. I'm so glad we don't have to do that anymore. And that's what you call growth. We have grown away from those circumstances and those situations. We have grown far away. I see me, I grow right near to my bed. Look at me growing near to my bed. Growing near to my bed, my love. Yes, half pint of mighty diamond. What? You know what people do? You know what people? What the one Joseph, no? Joseph, Joseph, what's up? How you been, my love? How you been? How you been? How has your night been going? You know, say almost time for your guy your bed. That's soon time for me to go to my bed too. But me I stay so me say me not come on for 2 hours. So 2 hours it shall be. How you doing, Joe? I'm happy to see you. Me dey hear a chat about all kind of myths and stuff where were happening in a Jamaica. You know, that we grew up on because a different culture nowadays, a different generation of vipers them and a different everything. Everything is different. When we are go to school at Jamaica, we don't have nothing name phone. Them just sitting there luxury where only sentence be only people are very few people up in a sentence we also have phone. We don't have no phone. I remember when they had this massive I don't remember in a 1990 around there, so there was this massive effort to they had this rural rural illumination something I forget what it was called exactly, but it was to provide electricity to many rural communities. It was, they said they wanted everybody in Jamaica to have electricity, and then they wanted everybody was getting phones. So even in some very remote areas of Jamaica, everybody was getting land phones. So we had lots of land phone and electricity coming about back in the day, in the late 1980s to early 1990s, and everybody was getting a phone. That was the phone we used when we had those. But nowadays, all I put them have one cell phone, brother. All of them now, and you can't even blame them parents to make sure so they have one cell phone. My daughter has had her own cell phone since she was 6. And it's like every child that age has a cell phone. We never used to have them the luxury there. And if anything we have to have, you go take your book. Or take your book and read. And I same thing make me still stay so kind of old fashioned-ish. I remember me and my grandma used to walk for miles to her cousin who was well off to make a phone call. Look at that. Look at that. We never have nobody for call, so we never have no phone and we never miss phone. We go out the door, go play tag, go play cricket, go play baseball. Yeah. Go out the door, go climb tree, pick this and pick that. Yeah, that's what we used to do. That's what we used to do when I was a girl. Now times and things have changed. Everything seems to have changed. So we just have to live with the things that are changing, appreciate the good things that have changed, and the bad things, try to change them for the better. All right? That's what we got to do. And with that, my friends, yeah, Christine, so that was back in the 70s. Yes, my love. Back in the 70s and the 80s and even the early 90s. After the year 2000, a pure vipers being born in the world. Trust me. Pure vipers in the world after that. Yeah, guys. And that is how we were raised, and we never missed anything, and we had a good time doing it. But then you never hear all these things where you hear nowadays people are going to school and go shoot up people. We never had those problems. Never heard of those things at all. America may come hear about them something day. And that is such a shame. Such a shame. But anyway, I saw it I go come from myself. I fall asleep in between speeches. Yes, she used to bring slate. I used to bring slate to school. I grew up with buckle torch and winky. I know about yes. Buckle lamp, brother. When you go out road, mommy send you a shop and him light the buckle lamp the brother. And when the fire die down, you shake it down so. I make more Kirstina go on it and you gone with the buckle. Aye. And you gone with your buckle lamp. Christine said about guess about slate. Yes, game. Me used to use slate at infant school. I used to use slate all the way up to grade 1. You have your slate, you look a slate pencil. And you write on your slate. Yes, man, remember those days. I remember. How could I forget? Guess I used to bring slate to school. To what? Slate. What? I used to bring slate to school, half a book at one point. I have to use half the pencil. Oh yes. Half a book and half a pencil was common assault and bite the pencil to sharpen it. Common assault that. These kids know that they are going to die if they don't have a girl. Tell me about it. If them a put have one cell phone, Lord help you. And them want iPhone and them want this and them want the most expensive. They want the most expensive things and they're not working. She said, yes, we used to use buckle lamp. Oh, yes. Get a Guinness buckle, a dragon buckle, and that a buckle lamp. You use it to go down a shop and use it to come back. And when you come back, we put it down till you're ready to go again. They used to do what? They used to call them funk. How them used to call so? How them used to call so early? Hold on, I'm going to turn off the light there. Because the light there shine too bright. Hold on, I'm going to turn off the light there. Diamond in the sky. Shine like a diamond. Diamond in the sky. Alright, here I come again. Joseph saying hi to Gabe. Christine say, you should have seen me and my grandma walking home from the night service at church. We too. We used to walk from that time there no street light. From time there no street light. We did have light at the house, but no street light. So we get the buckle lamp and you use the buckle lamp. When you're going at church service, you go with the buckle lamp and then you out the buckle lamp before you reach a church. You out the buckle lamp and you hide the buckle lamp underneath one little bush. And then when you go back up, you pick up the buckle lamp, you light it again, and you're gone. You're gone with your buckle lamp, brother. Then the time there, very rarely you would see a vehicle. Very rarely you're not seeing no vehicle, you're not hear nobody hurt nobody. Me walk some hours a night. Some hours a night. When me a young woman in my community. Me walk some hours a night. Never be afraid. Nowadays, if we out Jamaica go on, because I never go past my place. I'm going to do them something because my young people, they have no respect for persons in our lives. They have no respect, brother. I wouldn't do it again. I'm telling you, and if the breeze, she said, if the breeze blow out the buckle lamp, they would say, a duppy blow it. Exactly. If the breeze blow it duppy lamp, then the buckle lamp, then say a duppy blow it out. You're right about that. Those days was the day we enjoyed. Yes, those were the good days when we enjoyed and we had fun. Nowadays, I don't know. Them a pick their claim to them a have fun, but the whole of them a claim to them crazy. Well, they're not crazy. Them a claim all kinds of things. All kinds of things that normal people is not in agreement with. My mom gave us a flashlight, but when there wasn't any battery pack, to good old buckle lamp. That's the one I know. I know the good old buckle lamp, I tell you. Oh, Lordy, I tell you, my friends. Yes, sure, we all fun days. Those were great days, good days. Good days when neighbors looked out for each other. We were each other's keeper. I mean, everybody, like, we loved each other and we went out of our way to accommodate each other, and everybody lived in harmony. Nowadays, no. Oh, Arlie says the same touch they call funk. To me, never hear the word funk. Me don't know. The only thing me know of funk is like something stinky, something funky. Me don't know. Oh, Jesus, help my soul. Yes, my people. Ah, boy, I tell you. But it is where we're coming from. And it is not where we're coming from that defines us, but where we are going. How we are able to use these experiences and build a better future for us, for our children, a better tomorrow for the entire world. Yes, that should be our goal in life, to leave this world a better place than we saw it when we came. All right, guys. And with that, we are going to say goodbye and good night for tonight. Yes, we're going to say good night. When we come back again tomorrow, we will continue a conversation. We will continue a conversation tomorrow. But for right now, Auntie Trev is going to go hold ourselves some rest, or else not going to see me start doing this on the live. And I don't think that would be right. I don't think that would be right. So anyway, yes, guys. So that is the deal. That is it for tonight. We know nothing about phone. Let me something there. Times and things have certainly changed, my love. Yeah. But we have to roll with the punches, go with the flow. It is what it is. So I want to say thanks to everybody who came into the live. The lovely Joseph, Arelise, Card, and that's Joseph. The Card, and also Christine, and Card was here. I don't know if Card is here anyway. But Christine and Joseph and Arelise and everybody else who came into the chat, I want to say thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you. But that is going to be it for tonight, my friends. Until the next time. This is Trev from Trevessence, where your journey matters. It is off to bed right now. What you say, Joe? Joe said, good night, my lovely people. Good night, my love. Sweet sleep to everybody, and I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, guys? Have yourselves a great night, everybody.